so many like shows we did. Like remember the Potato Chip Factory?
Oh fuck, that was where was that?
I don't know. Was that some like abandoned like Wise potato chip?
Yeah, but like you remember what like Tower
I don't remember at all. Oh, dude, this is like. The only reason this is hard is because the enemy's just
yeah, we played some Potato Chip
yeah,
Factory.
Yeah, imagine an onslaught and shit.
And it was
I don't
like,
even like. I'm like. I'm doing this. Great, you're doing very well actually. Bombs. Shit on my face. Oh, look at this shit. What is that thing?
friggin' Zamboni.
Friggin' tank. This sucks.
We played a
son of a bitch.
I remember we played a Potato Chip Factory, and we go in there, and like the guy comes in, he's like, "Oh yeah, this is the place where we're setting up. There's bands there," and then some dude just comes out with a towel on. Like, do you remember that?
There's some dude squatting there, so some guy like comes out of like this bathroom area or something.
Yeah. That was weird.
Yeah, so that was the first thing where we were like, okay, now something is up with this place,
yeah.
right?
So that was
the first. That was the first indication.
That was the first instance, and then some dude punched Tom in the balls because we didn't play a particular cover.
Oh yeah,
it was
yeah.
even
I remember,
worse.
I wasn't. Were you there when that happened? I just remember like we ended our set and then like I went off. I was probably dealing with equipment or doing something, and then someone's like, oh yeah, Tom got hit in the balls or something.
Yeah.
Like,
that was right after a set, but like near the end of the show.
I remember like hiding in the corner or like just in the corner, like just writhing in pain because the kid had been like, what the hell is up with that? Like, who
does that?
The kid, exactly. First of all, who does that? But second of all, like, what? So that's what you guys said, right? The kid was mad we didn't play some song he wanted us to play.
Yeah, but no.
Well, who was that kid? Did you guys?
I don't know.
Who
Some
was?
fucking bro.
Just some asshole.
Well, what happened was even worse. So after we were done with the show, like the show was over with all the bands. And Steve was like, "Oh, we just released that demo that we recorded."
Yeah, there was chick. There was some chick that said like, "Oh yeah, is that what you were gonna say?" That chick that said she wanted one of our CDs.
Yeah. So Steve went to go. It was in the back room.
That was messed up.
And everybody's doing coke. And then Steve was like, somebody wanted our demo." And apparently they all. I wasn't there, but apparently they all like.
Yeah, well, no, that the way he's described it is like the funniest part because he said like he went in there and like they're all there at this table doing cocaine and like he said when he walked in like all of their heads like just snapped up from the table and they were like got wicked scared. They were like, oh shit,
okay, man.
Oh man, and he's like, oh, and like yeah, like. He wasn't the police or like he wasn't an authority or anything. So what were they afraid of? Like I guess they.
I don't know.
I guess they just figured no one else was gonna come in, right?
Yeah.
And then and he's like, that. And then what did they say to him? They're like, oh yeah, I'm just leave it on the table or something.
Yeah, something stupid.
Oh, I walked right into that. Oh yeah, that place was friggin' creepy as hell. That place was messed up. Yeah, and then again, another good story of like just like bullshit equipment failure. Like they had you playing your bass through the friggin' PA system, which like
some shit.
Like it was some bullshit like that. They had these like practice amps hooked up, or they had some like retarded backwards setup. So you like play our friggin' set, and then like what was it? Like one or two songs in, like your bass started working. So their friggin' dude comes up and he's like, he's like, what's going on? And you're like, oh, I think it's my bass. And then they're like, no, it's the amplifier. And then so they screw out the amplifier for 15 minutes. And then they're like, yeah, maybe it is your bass. So it went from first.
I think I remember this.
You don't remember it?
It sounds vaguely familiar.
I talk about this all the time. First it was your bass, then it was the PA amplifier, then it was your bass again, then like, I don't even remember what you did. I think they just dicked around the levels for like 45 minutes until they finally did it. And they're like, oh, we're running out of time, you guys gotta hurry up and go like 12 more bands that gotta play. Oh, but yeah, that place, like, it was like upstairs.
Dude, I remember we played I think we played it like Mass Art.
It was not a potato chip factory anymore, but like the sign was still there and like there were people squatting there.
Yeah. Oh fuck, I'm doing terrible.
That Mass Art show sucked too.
That Mass Art, dude, that was bad because me and Steve and Tom drove in. First of all, every time we played a show, Tom would be like, dude, I don't even want to play this show today.
Bullshit like that.
Yeah, Oh, fucking did whatever.
We can talk about that that Cape show afterwards.
Yeah.
That was another one. Like, holy shit, we should get into that. What am I doing? I'm not.
I
Even
was. I don't think I
bullshit.
was in the band at that time.
So, look at that horse shit.
Yeah.
You gotta get these guys out of here. I'm freaking dead, anyways, dude. I'm not gonna get.
So we played Mass Art. So we took
this guy.
Yeah. So Tom would always say like, "Oh, dude, like,
oh, this sucks.
you got to. I don't even want to play this show." He would pick me up. Dude, I want to play this show tonight because we'd actually play a show and he'd actually have to like.
See that I hadn't heard. Like I remember there was one time before we recorded, like he couldn't get money out of the ATM. And like that was a whole thing, and then I'm like, dude.
All right, but I gotta finish the story.
In there, and like
I think that was right before we recorded. That? Yeah, I was with you in the car.
Well, like it worked. Yeah, you probably were there. Like you just went back in, tried it again, and it worked. And then like it was like we almost like couldn't record because he couldn't get money out of the ATM. We're like, ah, shit.
But I remember we played Master as me, Steve, and Tom in the car. Tom was driving his car. And like we didn't know where to park, and I think we were kind of late for the car.
Did he have the van at that point?
No, no. This was after the van. He had that maroon car. Yeah.
Friggin' yeah.
So he
F and shit.
So like we didn't know where to park, so like we see this dirt road, and Steve was like, "Oh, dude, park down there."
Are you sure that wasn't the freaking potato chip factory?
No, this is Mass Art. This is definitely Mass Art. So Steve was like,
"Dude." There was one where, are you talking about he like drove through the friggin'...
Yeah, so hold on.
Did that happen at that? I thought that was
so
a show.
Steve goes, "Dude, go down the
I think that happened at the Mass Art show.
No, it did.
Maybe it did.
It did. He's like, dude, go down this dirt road. So he goes down this dirt road. He ends up just walking on the canvas lawn.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, I don't know what to do. Dude, I thought he was gonna cry. Like, it was awesome.
Dude, that's terrible. Well, anyways, no, I don't think that was the Mass. To be honest,
dude, that was Mass.
I don't think it was the Mass.
That was right before we were about. Right. That was the day before we were gonna record the second time with Will.
Wasn't there another show we did where like it was the same type of thing? It was some. I forget where the hell it was, but it was some college campus. But we played it out of like their friggin' coffee shop or something. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
I drove in with Gogan, and then you guys drove in with Tom. And like
that was. I remember was that the day before they recorded?
You got. I don't see that part. I don't remember.
And I remember you brought some video game system into the hotel.
Yeah, well that's a whole other thing. It was a freaking Saturn, so we could play Death Tanks. But I remember that.
We went out with another band just to hang out at the hotel because you guys were antisocial.
No, I probably didn't want to like have to put up with the vegan. Like, oh, I can't eat this. Oh, I can't eat here. Oh, I can't. Yeah. Like that thing pissed me off. But no, it was damn this game. I'm pretty sure it was some other college place. Like I drove in with Gogan because he had all the equipment in the truck. You guys were with Tom, and then you guys got lost. And then Steve was just like, Steve said something. He's like, what? Like driving through a college park, like with people walking around, and like
that was Mass Art.
Are you positive?
Yeah, dude.
I could have sworn
that was the day before we were supposed to record.
I could have sworn it was a different show where that same thing happened. Like
that was November of 2008.
You were there. You guys got lost.
There's pictures.
Like, we almost couldn't find the place.
Dude, there's pictures of me online and Steve playing. That was the day we were supposed to record.
Right. No, I do remember the Mass Art show, but I don't remember you guys getting lost.
That was the same.
We showed up, we had to bring our equipment in through the back door of like this coffee place, and that was another show that sucked because there was like 2 people there. There were 15 bands. I took like an hour and a half to set up my stuff. Everybody got pissed off.
Oh, is that the usual. Dude? That was I think that was in Rhode Island or Connecticut. I think that was at a VFW place, and that weird dude that he was like mentally handicapped. He came up to us.
No, that was that other place where Steve was driving Tom's grandmother's car, and then he ran that guy over.
No.
Not accurate. Then this is all a blur. I don't remember any of this shit.
Time you're thinking about.
Were you even in the band at that point?
The time you're thinking about when Steve drove Tom's car and he hit the dude on the bicycle. Like that was my first. He hit some dude on a motorcycle. That was my first show with you guys.
Oh, all right.
And I drove up with you guys, and then you like were going off the on the exit ramp, and dude. You went like
drive, dude.
You were like skidding, like you it was fucking nuts.
Dude, you gotta friggin' tear ass on
You're
that shit.
like you could hear the skid, and me and Gogan were like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, I vaguely remember that.
Dude, even going to PAX East, you were like, you're going like 80 miles per hour.
You drive a high performance car. You gotta drive it like that. That's
You
how.
don't.
Yeah, it is.
You don't have to drive like a maniac.
Yes, dude. You drive a performance car. That's how. That's like.
Dude,
how,
I fucking hate
that's
these
what it's
lasers, bro.
Cause the guy's hiding up there and he's trying to shoot shit. I don't know. There were so many like dumb bullshit shows like that where, oh man, F that shit. F that projectile bullshit coming from across the screen. I don't know. I remember though, like the funniest thing was whatever that school was. We'll have to ask Gogan what it was, but like we got there and we couldn't find the coffee place or whatever. We couldn't find the place where the show was actually at. So we walk in there. We walk into like some like student. We walk into some dorm or something, and like Gogan is wearing like a hat from the university. He didn't go there, but he's wearing this friggin' stupid baseball hat with
really?
the name of the school on it. He walks in and he's like the first kid like.
Oh, did we play Suffolk University by any chance?
It must have been that. I think it was. So he walks up and he's just like, "Yo, where the F is this building?" And like he said, the kid looked at him and gave him this like really like stupid. Look, we suck at this game.
Whatever.
And like he couldn't realize why the guy was looking at him strange, and he's like, "Well, there goes an hat." So I'm like, you realize you're wearing a Suffolk hat, right? And he's like, "Oh yeah, I don't go here." And then it was like, okay, dude, that show sucked too. Like, I don't know, most of our shows sucked. I think.
Do you remember we played that like VFW hall with all like those metal bands, and nobody was in the room except for those few kids who liked our band?
Ashland, like
Fish and Game,
whatever the hell that. Yeah,
we
that
played
was
like that was wicked trashy.
That sucked too because that was another thing. Okay, 20 minutes to set up, and then we had like 2 people there. There was like some old guy there saying like.
And they were like.
I think they wanted to mic us or something, and he's like the old guy was getting like he's like, "We got more groups. You guys have no time. So hurry up, get the hell out of here." And they had like an outside stage at that place too. Like they had two stages, and we were on the shitty inside one.
Like all those few kids were getting into it, and they kind of stepped over the mic, and the guy was like, "Hey, you can't do that."
Yeah, that show was whack as hell. Most of our shows were whack as hell. But oh yeah, dude, the Potato Chip Factory, that was one of the best ones. I remember that was messed up. Like I was dealing with something, and then I came out and was like, "Dude, some kid just ran up and punched your clown." And I was like, okay. I think we ended up leaving too. I was like, well, this sucks. We gotta go. Yeah, remember that Gogan pieced out like immediately. The other band's getting pissed. It's like they were there for us, and like you guys just leave. Like that's not good show etiquette. And we're just like, well, whatever.